you know how I do in the summer, everything got hectic, and I have been watching some movies. So I wanted to make a quick update about a couple things I picked up. And first and foremost, I wanted to talk about an amazing movie I recently watched. If you follow me on Letterboxd, you saw this. But so my buddy Corey, I was snooping on his Letterboxd, and he gave 5 stars to On the Waterfront with Marlon Brando. Babe alert. And so I figured this movie is like perfect for Labor Day, which is upcoming. And so if you're looking for a Labor Day movie, On the Waterfront, oh my gosh, what a great story. Very Americana. Honestly, yes, it's a 5 star movie. The acting was amazing. It's where you get the famous line, "I could have been a contender," which I feel like pop culture, just like all the pop culture quotes that you have from classic movies, I think that that's been bastardized. But wow, wow, what a great movie. And now I feel like I want to watch every single Marlon Brando flick. So thank you for that. But I will be probably revisiting it for Labor Day. And I suggest that, if you are looking for a Labor Day flick, it's perfect. If you've been following my pickups for X amount of years, there's an account, something called the Slimeterian Collection. They're on Instagram. That's where I found them, Slimeterian Collection on Instagram. And I've gotten these bootleg releases in the past, but basically, for all these Nickelodeon releases that are never, going to get a proper physical release, they release these really comprehensive bootlegs of them. And so I have The Adventures of Pete and Pete. I picked this up a long time ago, have been watching it. But if you want to get an idea of what their stuff looks like, this has every episode. And it also, now this thing is like broken. But just the level of detail, and that's why they call it the Slimeterian Collection, because it's like very comprehensive. Look, there's the plaque candy from Glenn Wordle. So there's The Adventures of Pete and Pete, which I got in the past. These are amazing. The Nick Christmas specials, and I am Fruitcake Man. Kids love Fruitcake Man. Yeah, these are amazing. The discs are falling out. You can see they are whatever that's called, Blu-ray, BDR, whatever, something. And then the Halloween specials. And the kid loves both of the specials. The SpongeBob one gets a lot of play. The Pete and Pete, well, they all do. And also the Ren and Stimpy one, remember that? Wow. So those are some really cool things that I picked up from them in the past. And then I saw on Instagram, they had another couple things come out, and I knew about it. I knew that it was coming out. It was probably a year ago, but I never got it, and I slept on it. And then, I don't know, I randomly saw it one day. So I picked these up, and I hope my brother doesn't watch this, because I'm going to spoil his entire birthday gift. But if you see this, happy birthday. But I picked up 2 copies. So look, they put these little things on here. They're not stickers, but they like printed these out, I think. Or they're cutouts, I can't really tell. But a lot of attention to detail. So I got 2 copies of Space Cases, and I got 2 copies of Kablam. And if you message him, he'll do like, discounts for bundles and stuff. But wow, do you remember Kablam? I loved this show. Sniz and Fondue. Oh my god, Prometheus and Bob. I totally forgot about that. That was one of my favorite ones, though. I just remembered Sniz and Fondue and Action League Now, which Action League Now is it was kind of like Robot Chicken before that was a thing. But yeah, so check this out. And then you open it, and you have, and I paid extra for this little comic thing, but they give you some 3D glasses. And it has a comic where cartoons and comics collide. So there's all of the episode listing on the inside, and then there's one disc, and then 2 more discs, and then there's inside artwork. So that's and these are like really good quality. I've seen studio releases that have worse quality than this, honestly, quite honestly. So there's a little comic that they included. I mean, how cute is that? That's amazing. You're not going to get this elsewhere. So I am obsessed with this. I paid for this. This is not like free or anything. I'm not saying this just because I'm getting something out of it. I'm not. I am a patron. In the sense of the word, not like what it means today. So Space Cases, if you remember that, what a weird show. And I think this only had 2 seasons. Yeah, all 26 episodes. But it had, is that like the Black Power Ranger? Perhaps. I don't remember. I don't know what my brother would know. I don't know anything about this, but I watched it and I loved this. Was my favorite show. I think I have like a scrapbook from like, I don't know, one of the early, I guess this is from 96 and 97, so it was probably from like 97 or 98. I had a scrapbook and I said my favorite TV show is Space Cases. Maybe I'll share that on Instagram next time I see it. I was like, what a nerd I am. But this was really entertaining, so very cool that my kid can check it out if she wants to. So 2 discs, and this was like a little unheard of until they put it out. So I was very surprised that they did that. And since I bought it, all that stuff, they sent me like a little book. And this is, Are We Having Fun Yet? Summer Activities Inspired by Nickelodeon Magazine. And it's got Stickly on the beach. How cute. So let's see an example of, and this is a legit book that came out. It was probably part of the, what was it called? The club. They had some club. Let's see. Who knows? Not me. Let's see. Aquarium. Next time your mom gets on your case to eat fish, tell her you have just the recipe in mind and show her this one. You need 1 package of flavored blue gelatin, 20 or more gummy fish, 1 can of whipped cream. Where's this going? 1 large clear glass or plastic bowl, or a well-washed fish bowl. Clear, short drinking glasses. This could be a fun party theme. So, wow. I thought this was so cute. I was surprised that it was in there. And it looks like someone was trying to write it to their friend Matt. And maybe you can't see, but it's, oh yeah, you can. See? Matt. Dear Matt. From your friend Keith B. Jella. Sorry, Keith, I got your book now. And then this has nothing to do with any of that, but I got this book from my brother as well called Where's Wendy, and it's a hardback. And has anybody ever seen this before? Because it's like Where's Waldo, but with witches and stuff. And it's so cute. Like, he mentioned it to me, and I was like, the hell are you talking about? I looked it up, and all these memories came flooding back. I used to stare at this thing. Like, look how cute it is. They have, it's like Where's Waldo, but it has, like, obviously spooky theme, and it has, like, little speech bubbles. So it's cute. So I got him Where's Wendy, and I was, like, so impressed by it. I was like, I gotta get another copy of this, because now I need it for my kids. They can have the same weird memories that I have of Where's Wendy. It's cute. So that's what I've been doing. I've been watching film noir as per usual, and I've been buying weird nostalgic stuff. So I'll try to link below to the Slimeterian collection on Instagram if you are interested in any of these releases. And I'm pretty sure you can get the old stuff too, the old Pete and Pete and all the specials. I've been getting a steady stream of new subscribers as well. So if you are new, thank you for checking out the channel. I hope that you're enjoying it. If you have suggestions, I don't have a ton of time, but I'm open to suggestions. And hopefully once the summer's over and I am being a hermit again, maybe I can do more of this stuff. But we'll see. No promises, and let me know what you are up to, and I will see you next time. Mm-hmm.